Makayla Holmes.
We will be doing Act 3, Scene 1 from Measure for Measure by William Shakespeare.
Now, sister, what's the comfort?
Why, as all comforts are, most good indeed. Lord Angelo, having affairs to heaven, wishes you for his swift ambassador, where you shall be in everlasting leisure. Therefore your best appointment make with speed. Tomorrow you set on.
But is there no remedy?
None but such a remedy as to save a head, to cleave a heart in twain.
Yes, but is there any?
Yes, you may live. There is a devilish mercy in the judge if you'll implore it, that will free your life, but fetter you till death.
Perpetual durance?
Aye, just perpetual durance. A restraint, though all the world's vastity you had to a determined scope.
But in what nature?
In such a nature as you consenting to it would bark your honor from that trunk you bear and leave you naked.
Sister, let me know the point.
Oh, I do fear thee, Claudio, and I quake, lest thou a feverish life shouldst entertain, and 6 or 7 winters more respect than a perpetual honor. Darest thou die? The sense of death is most in apprehension, and the poor beetle that we tread upon in corporal sufferance finds a pang as great as when a giant dies.
Why give you me this shame? Think you I can a resolution fetch from flowery tenderness? If I must die, I will encounter darkness as a bride, and hug it in mine arms.
There spake my brother, there my father's grave did utter forth a voice. Yes, thou must die. Thou art too noble to conserve a life in base appliances. This outward sainted deputy, whose settled visage and deliberate word nips youth in the head and follies doth amew, as falcon doth a fowl, is yet a devil. His filth within being cast would appear a pond as deep as hell.
The precise Angela!
No, 'tis the cunning library of hell, that damned this body to invest in cover and precise guards. Dost thou think, Claudio, if I would yield him my virginity, thou mightst be freed?
Oh heavens, it cannot be!
Yes, he would give it thee from this rank offense, so to offend him still. This night's the night that I must do what I abhor to name, or else thou diest tomorrow.
Oh, thou shalt not do it!
Oh, were it but my life, I'd throw it down for your deliverance as frankly as a pin.
Thank you, dear Isabel.
Be ready, Claudio, for your death tomorrow.
Yes. Has he affections in him? Sure, it is no sin. Or of the deadly 7, it is the least.
Which is the least?
If it being damnable, he being so wise, why would for the momentary trick he be perpetually fined? Oh, dear Isabel,
What says my brother?
death is a fearful thing.
And shamed life a hateful.
Aye, but to die, and going not nowhere, to rot and obstruction, to bathe in fiery floods, to be imprisoned for eternity. Death is a defiled thing.
Alas, alas!
Oh, let me live, dear sister. What sin do you do to save a brother's life? Nature dispenses, insomuch that, oh, it becomes a virtue.
Oh, you beast! Oh, faithless coward! Oh, dishonest wretch! Wilt thou be made a man out of my vice? Is it not a kind of incest to take life from thine own sister's shame? What should I think? Heaven shield my mother played my father fair, for such a warped slip of wilderness ne'er issued from his blood. Take my defiance, die, perish, might but my bending down reprieve thee from thy fate, it should proceed. I'll pray 1,000 prayers for thy death, no word to save thee.
Nay, hear me, Isabel!
Oh, thy sin's not accidental, but a trade. Mercy to thee would prove itself a bawd. 'Tis best thou diest quickly.
Nay, Isabel, hear me!